Hello and welcome back to the demonstration video. Well, not a demonstration, this is going to be another sort of just vacuuming video. I was going to do it in the last video, to be honest, but I got sort of carried away by going on about my machines upstairs in the collection that somebody asked me to do. It took me longer than I thought it was going to take, basically, so we're going to have to do this video in a separate video, and it's here. So we're going to be doing the downstairs with the SEBO Felix today, and I'm going to be doing the sofas here with the mini turbo brush, which is just here. This turbo brush is the extra that you can buy from SEBO, direct from their website, because I can't remember whether that machine actually came with one of these. I'm not sure it did, but if it did, then this is it basically. And if you did buy a machine without this, you can buy these. I think they're around 30 quid off of SEBO's website. So that's the mini turbo brush. We're also going to be doing upstairs with it, using that mini turbo brush, and again, this is another accessory that you can buy from SEBO's website, which is the extension stair hose. And all that happens is that this hose literally clips onto the existing hose on the machine, and then you are able to go all the way up your stairs with it, like so. This came with my X4 Extra, which is the one that's upstairs, but you can buy these from SEBO's website if you've got a Felix and you need to extend the length of the hose. Okay. Also, which didn't come with the machine, is the dusting brush here, which I'm going to be using to do the dusting around downstairs. This wasn't included with the machine when it came to me. All I got was the upholstery tool and crevice tool, which go on this accessory holder here. So this is actually the one that came out of my K3 Volcano, which is in its box upstairs, but I'm borrowing its dusting brush to use on here. The other one's on the X4 Extra, but you can buy these from SEBO's website if you need a dusting brush. Personally, I think that these should come with a dusting brush anyway, because it's one of the accessories that I use most on a machine, the dusting brush. So we'll stick that back on there, and we'll be using that in a bit. And I'll just put the hose back inside here now, making sure that it's properly pushed in. There we go. I'll just read out the information on the label on the side. This is the pre-EU model. It's 1000 watts, Sigma 1175 watts. So basically what it's telling you, it's got a 1000 watt suction motor in, and the floor head motor is 175 watts. So your Sigma value on here will be the, I think it has a little E sign here that says 1175 watts. And then it says max 1300 watts, but it never draws that, because I've had it on that meter, and most it does draw is around about 1100 watts. Okay, with the motor on max and the brush roll motor going, it's around about 1100 watts it takes. The current versions that are sold now are the EU compliant ones, which are less than 900 watts. Okay, so it's not really losing a lot of performance based on what it was before, because this was never really a power hungry machine. Even the 2013 model like this one is, it's not crazy amount of wattage. It's a nice machine. I've done reviews on this, so I'm not going to be going any more into the machine. We're just going to be having the vacuuming session downstairs with it. So let's get on with it, shall we? I've done enough talking now. I did plenty of talking on the last video, so let's have some vacuuming. So we're plugging it in, yes, plugging it in. A cable, yes, all this hassle having to unwind the cable, you know. It's such a hassle, isn't it, eh? Having to have a cable on the machine now when I've got all these Dyson handhelds here. It's such a hassle, but there we go. Let's get on with it then, shall we? Just making sure, yes, I've got my timer on. One of the best things about this is that the cable comes right out at the top of the handle, so there's no worry about running over your cable normally when you are using this. It comes out at exactly the right place on a vacuum, right at the top. The one thing it can't get underneath is there, and that's where the Dyson can get underneath, which is that one. And I'm not actually using full power either. If I turn it right up, and that's the lowest speed, and that's about 700 watts worth there, as I put it onto the energy monitor. So that will be about your maximum on the eco machines that you can buy now, and it's more than adequate. And we can obviously we can lay this one right down flat onto the floor. It goes right underneath furniture then, very low profile. You couldn't do that with a Dyson light bulb. And of course, every time you stand it up, it turns the brush roll off automatically. Okay, just bear with me one sec. Okay, so it's turned right down to 300 watt setting now. We're going to do a bit of dusting round with it. So put the dusting brush on the end of the hose. What we have to do to avoid it from tipping over is to always hold the machine with one hand and the dusting tool with the other, like so. Just make sure the camera's pointing the right way. Just make sure the camera can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is put the turbo tool on. I can't have the camera in the one hand. The problem is because the machine will tip over if I'm not holding it with the other hand. Okay, just go in the kitchen with it now. So what we need to do, in this room, because these tiles are quite low, we need to set it on to setting number 1. Now we need to switch the brush roll off by pressing that button and then go on to hard floors with it. On minimum power. Just like so. So unlike the X series, you can go on hard floor because you can switch the brush roll off, and you can also control the level of suction as well. So you can turn it right down to minimum, and that's not going to pull lino that's not stuck down right up to the nozzle and cut off the airflow. It does great. It can do on any kind of floor, this machine can. So we're going to take it to the bottom of the stairs and just finish off by doing up the stairs with the other hose on. So what we're going to do is we lay it down on its back at the bottom, take off the hose, like so. Right, and then I'm going to put the extension hose on. And get the turbo brush. Like so. turn it on. And that's not on full power either. And the last stair now. And we're right the way to the top, look. And there's the machine at the very bottom. So at least they go to the top of the stairs, look. And there we go. So now, although the Felix might have a very short hose, indeed it has, it's long enough for using above floor when you just need to use that hose. And for the stairs, you can buy, as I say, the extension hose here, which just pushes on to your existing hose, and then you can fit your SEBO tools, such as that, onto the end of the extension. As long as you lie that flat on the floor at the bottom, it just acts as a cylinder cleaner then, basically, and you can control your suction with the slider. We'll just have a quick look at the bottom of it before I end. There's the base of the machine there. Lovely stiff, medium stiff. I wouldn't say they were really stiff, but they're medium bristles on there. Wish I could do getting some of the stuff off this brush roll again as well. But yeah. And there we can see the way that the chevrons here sweep the dirt into this path here, which is where the dirt goes in. It's got a massive wide air path inside there. The design of this, I mean, it's what, pardon me, it came out in 2006, the SEBO Felix did. It was based on a Vorwerk design, so I believe, because it does look a bit like a Vorwerk. But yes, it's 12 years old in design now, but still a very good cleaner, and I still recommend the SEBO Felix. If you're after a bagged machine, you can still get them, and they are very good. So, until the next video, I will see you again later. Bye for now.